Okay, this is a lost working. I have done many of these on the channel, involving many different varieties of uh, spirits, entities. Uh, Santa Muerte, Sitri. Um, this is for a female, and Lilith came into my mind immediately for this, and I was going to leave it there. Santa Muerte is also very good for lost. Some people don't really think of it that way, but yeah, she's good for lost as well. But for some reason tonight, when I was preparing things, uh, I had like an experience. We'll call it that, and it's a familiar experience, and I do believe it's Sitri. I felt this energy before, and I believe it's Sitri. So I thought it'd be a good idea to involve Sitri in this working. And so I've got the spell of the sigil of Sitri. Again, you can just go over that in a black pen. You can even write your petition on the back. What I do is I focus whenever sometimes prior to the video, I will just take a minute out. Before I even start the video, I'll take a minute and I'll just go over the lines, or if I'm freehanding, I'll be really relaxing myself down and focusing on what it is that we want, that sort of thing. And the same goes for the seal of Lilith. I'll drop down, I'll ask, and I will make an offering. Your offering is up to you. It can be a candle, it can be some water, it can be, anything. Like I've said before, anything sweet is good. Chocolates, candy, alcohol, water. You could dress a candle, those sort of things. So Sitri, I will get Sitri something soon, and I also like to make Sitri's name known. Lilith, the same, and also, like I said, dressed candle. I will have a long black taper. I'm talking backwards tonight. A long red taper to use on this one. For this working, I'm using paper dolls like these. So I've got the names, little photographs stuck on the back of these, and I've got little petitions that are handwritten. So on his, I have a few things that he basically lost after her. I'm just adding a few more things. Use your imagination. That's the best thing to do. Now, I would advise you, if you're going to do a spell like this, to research Lilith and, research her and get to know her and what she's about and what she stands for. Lilith is really good at helping out women that are, in a state of crisis, or women just in general. She does work for men too. I think it's a myth that she doesn't work for men, but she does. I've called Lilith forward many times for men. But also, yeah, she has a bad rap. She gets a bad rap all the time. When we go back to biblical times, if you believe in that or not, Lilith was really condemned, being the first wife of Adam, and she's the first woman who actually put her foot down and said, "No, I'm not taking this," and she fled. So she had a lot of girl power. She's just yeah, she's excellent at what she does. I have a lot of I don't know, when I work with her, I feel very powerful. I feel that she gives me a lot of strength in what I do. On Sitri, there's an energy around Sitri. I find it a little bit draining, to be honest. When I'm done, I find it a little bit draining. Prior to the spell, I knew that feeling right away that it belonged to Sitri. And after this is over, I'm sure I'll feel a little bit drained. That's why I leave tarot readings when I finish the spell work preparation. There's more to do, and then I don't want to stop there and do a tarot reading. I like to stop, finish the work, and then come back and do the reading at a later date. In case anyone wonders why I do that, the spell isn't finished, so so it's best to finish the spell and then at a later date add on the reading. That's why I do that. Or sometimes I'm zapped of energy a little bit and I need just a moment or two to recover. But anyway, so we've got these two together. I've put what I've put on the petition is what the client wants, and I'm not going to bind them because we don't want to bind them because they're both with other people. So to me, if I bind them, we could get complicated. So let's have a look. I'm going to put a few little oils on these. Just bear with me for a moment. Let's see. My eyesight is dreadful. We really want the guy to, make a move on. That's the issue at hand. We want to push him forward a little bit, give him a nudge. Okay, sorry, I'll dig them out one moment. Okay, I'm starting with some communication oil, and I'm going to just pop that on the head part of the little puppets. I'll call them puppets. I'll place them this way, just to avoid the names. And there's going to be pictures as well. And also, you all know that Sitri is a lost demon spirit, 172 spirits of the Goetia. I'm going to put some protection on this. Okay, for both of them. Situations like this, you need to be careful. So I'm going to put a little bit of healing oil on him. I like to 5 spot, and actually I'll do the client as well. I'll do no harm. Okay. Where's my attraction? So we want to make her really stand out in his eyes. I think she does anyway. Most definitely. It's just I think he's a little bit backward and a little bit afraid of, the whole process. Pheromones. Okay. And I'm going to put some cinnamon, if I can find it. Now, I've turned him face to face, okay? So what you want to do is put some more cinnamon so that... Oh, 1 second. The wrong way around here. I just want to be so careful. Cinnamon is good for lost work. Okay, and some orris root. Orris root, as you know, gets things moving. Pushes the person, if that person needs a bit of a heave, in the right direction. Just a little bit of road opener, just so that we can open the way forward, to remove any of the blockages. Okay. don't want to put too much into this at the end of the day. A few more lost things won't go amiss. This is like a look me over oil, but then putting that on hers. And let's see. Have a lost powder. It's got a bit of catnip, stuff like that in it. I make this myself, so one day, it will be one day very soon, I will make a video of all these. I promise, these ingredients and these bits and pieces to do with oils and things. So what I'm going to do is place these in this long jar. I'm going to pause a second because it's going to be a bit fiddly in one moment. Okay, I got them in there. I'm going to sweeten that up with sugar. You could use honey or syrup, molasses, treacle, yeah, well, why not? Syrup, anything sweet is what you want. So they're face to face, not looking away from each other, face to face. Oh, it's just important to mention that. Tiny bit more. Yeah, that's that on. Okay, and I'm going to put in more cinnamon. You could use the dry variety, that's perfect too. Let me see. I think we've got enough to get us moving. I've saved some of the rose petals again. I like to use these. If they're an offering to Holy Death or whatever, I find that they work well in lust work, anything like that. And I like to just top the spell off with that. Let me see now. Do I need anything else? I think we're fine. And what I'm going to do is breathe into this. Just to get the jar up. That basically give it one shake. So that brings energy, that brings life to the jar, should I say. So I've got the candle, their names have been etched. I use like a sharp instrument. You could use anything at all, and I draw in little hearts, things like that. I've already done this, so I'm just sort of going over it again. And if you're going to be using oils, not that one for sure. Let me see. Not that one. Should have left them all out. Oh, I went and put them away. Yeah, that's fine. So if you're using this, say this lost oil, what I do is I start from the bottom to the top, and I do that with my knot magic as well. I just rub from the bottom to the top. It's always been the case. But you know, people are different. You know, people. Again, this is communication. Okay, and you could even. I don't like to put too much cinnamon over the top of that because it sort of prevents the burn, and I like to see what way the candle is burning. So Again, be careful of freestanding candles. I'm always with these candles, so, and I'm going to burn a notch of this per night. This won't be burnt down in one night. I'll burn a notch down each night whilst asking for results. Come on. Taking its time. There we go. Hopefully that should stick. It's quite a heavy candle. Yeah, I'm going to have to give it a few more tries. You know the drill. You know what I'm going to do. And then I'll set it on top of the seal of Lilith. And I'll burn it down. It'll be probably maybe 3 to 5 nights. But I'll do another candle. What I usually do is 2 runs of candles. The candle's a good indicator as to how things are faring out. The candle flame. We have a nice tall flame, that kind of thing. Things are looking good. I think I might have to use a candle holder. I don't think this is entirely a flat surface. That's what the problem is. I'll try one more time. What else was I going to say there? Nah, I'll do this in private. Just 1 second. Oh, I'm still having difficulty with this. So what I'm going to do is get a little candle holder for this and place this on the altar. I should also say that what was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to say that Lilith is also very good at manipulating the thought process, especially via the dream phase. She's very good at entering into the target's mind at night. And sorry, just give me one moment. This is distracting me. My hands are oily. I think that's the problem. That's why it won't stick. Give me one moment. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, Lilith can be petitioned to enter into the dream state and manipulate the thought process whilst the client is sleeping and stuff. And I have petitioned for that as well. This is just a short reading. I will do a more in-depth one to see where we're at. Now, this is something similar, I think, to maybe what I've said to you before. I do think he sees you in a really, he's extremely attracted to you, that heart card. Now, I've got the cross and the bouquet over there. That's something that's not going well. I'm not sure if that's his private life or something at the minute that's not going well. But there's going to be an up-and-coming event and you're going to hear news about that. And that will bring a lot of movement to this situation. That's what I think is on the way. Looking at him a little more deeper, I think he's got a lot of problems at the minute. There's someone in his life that is dragging him down, a negative force. That snake's telling me that. And the coffin beside that coffin tells me there will be an end put to that. I think he's going to cut this person off completely. The snake represents, it's usually a female, and I would think dark hair. Something's telling me, maybe glasses. There's something in his life but not always dark hair, glasses. I just think that for some reason. But I think this snake person is basically a negative influence, and I think that will end. It will end suddenly. The scythe cuts things fast, and I think you and him will get closer. And the lily, yeah, you and him will definitely get closer, and things will take a step further. I think his home life is the problem. Yeah, the fox shows itself. There's someone or something in his life that is not good, that's worrying him, stressing him. The mountain that's telling me that things are difficult at the minute for him, and the clouds are there, and everything is just a bit much for him. I can almost feel that he's feeling heavy. Everything feels very heavy on his shoulders. Uh, but I have you. You're the woman, and the moon is beside you, and that's fate. The two of you cross paths together. Uh, I feel that you and him will strike up a really good friendship. It's early days for it all. I understand that, and the wanting things to happen, I get that as well. But to build a good friendship, it does take a bit of time. But for it to get on to the next level, you will see that you have a lot in common, and you have a great sense of. Two of you will share your sense of humor. Uh, I think that's all fated to happen. So it looks good. It really does look good, and I wish this guy. I really do wish that things would work out for him soon, because I just get the feeling that there's such a lot of it's like a pressure on his back, a lot of stress and a lot of worrying and tension, and there's someone there causing that, or else involved in it in some way, and he wants to remove himself from that issue. So we'll see how things go. And I will look into this at another time and give you some feedback. Uh, for everyone else, it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. Yeah, say whatever you need to say in the comments section. Most people do. uh, Good or bad, I do not care. It's all feedback. And like, share, subscribe if you want as well. And have a very good evening. And I'll speak to you all soon.